Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for my shepherd's pie recipe. We got some shallots, garlic, carrots, peas. Moving along with the cheese, we got some parmesan, some mild cheddar. Then we got your salt, your pepper, your thyme, your rosemary, your parsley, and some chopped chives, heavy whipping cream, some lamb 80/20, some tomato paste, beef broth, and a dark wine of your choice, followed by our potatoes. Slap a little bit of olive oil in your favorite pan. Let's get to cooking. We got the potatoes starting to boil. All right. These are shallots. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add those shallots. And I also went with raw carrots on this one instead of frozen carrots. So I'm also eventually going to put those in there as well with the shallots to get them to start sweating down a little bit. Yep, those are the carrots right there. We'll slap those in. We'll get them cooking. And then we'll go ahead and on the other side of the pan, we're going to add that lamb in there. Squeeze it out. All right. Now let's go ahead and add our herbs to the mix. So I like to do rosemary, thyme, and parsley. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll get that all tossed in there. And here we are. Going to add a couple tablespoons of tomato paste right in the center. And then about a quarter cup of beef stock. And then a quarter cup of a dark red wine. For this instance, I went with cabernet sauvignon. And then we're going to go with about 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm just going to pour that over the top. And then we're going to go ahead and mix in our peas and our garlic, frozen peas on this one, because it's a pain in the ass to get fresh peas all the time, anytime you want them. Then add the garlic. And then we'll go ahead and mix that in for a bit. Get that stirred up nice and neat. Get it uniform. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. Stir it up. All right. And then we went ahead and covered that. And so whenever your potatoes are nice and tender, what I like to do, I like to add that cheese in there right there, and that's going to be the Parmesan. I'm just going to stir it in using the heat from the potatoes to melt that Parmesan. Once you got it nice and mixed up, we're going to go ahead and add about 4 ounces of heavy cream. And once we drizzle that heavy cream in there, we'll go ahead and mix it up and mash it some more and get a nice smooth consistency with our potatoes. And then once we're done with that, boom, it's time to start layering. So now we got our lamb mixture with the peas and the carrots and the herbs and everything else. Go ahead and get that in there. Let's stir it around, get it a nice smooth layer. Boom, there it is. All right, what I like to do, which is not necessary, it's not usually a part of the traditional recipe, we'll go ahead and just sprinkle some mild cheddar cheese in between our lamb mixture and our potato mixture. Get that spread out nice and good. And then I'm going to go ahead and take our potatoes, as nice and creamy as you can get them. I like a little chunks of mine, a little chunky just like me. And then we're going to go ahead and slab, about 6 heaping helpings on here and all the little bits. And then you just spread them around like that. And then we take a fork and we're going to fluff up the top. And so basically what this is going to do is it's going to provide a little more crispiness on the top. And boom, here it comes right out of the oven. Bubbling, cheesy, delicious, amazing. I love it. Look at that. Look at those bubbles. It's like you're in a bathtub. Boom. Let's hit it with some fresh chopped chives right over the top. So you can actually hollow out the inside of a sheepherder's bread and then put the mixture in there and cook it that way in the oven, the same thing. And I actually went with about 350 degrees for a few minutes. Here's the pull. Thank you for watching.